The story of Adam and Eve is a biblical narrative found in the book of Genesis, the first book of the Bible. It is a foundational story in Abrahamic religions, including Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Here is a summary of the story. Creation. The story begins with the creation of the first man, Adam, by God. God places Adam in the Garden of Eden, a paradise filled with abundant beauty and perfection. Adam is given the task of naming the animals and is granted dominion over the earth.
Creation of Eve. Despite the idyllic setting, God recognizes that Adam is alone and decides to create a companion for him. God forms Eve, the first woman, from one of Adam's ribs. Adam and Eve are created in the image of God and are given the responsibility to care for the Garden of Eden.
The forbidden tree. In the center of the garden, God plants the tree of the knowledge of good and evil and instructs Adam and Eve not to eat its fruit. God warns that doing so would bring death.
Temptation and fall. The serpent, often identified with Satan, tempts Eve to eat from the forbidden tree by questioning God's command and suggesting that they will gain knowledge and become like God. Eve succumbs to the temptation and eats the fruit. She also gives some to Adam, who also eats. Consequences. Upon eating the forbidden fruit, Adam and Eve become aware of their nakedness and feel shame. They attempt to hide from God. When confronted by God, Adam blames Eve, and Eve blames the serpent. God pronounces consequences for their disobedience.
Curse on the serpent. God curses the serpent to crawl on its belly, and there will be enmity between the serpent and humanity. Pain in childbirth. God tells Eve that she will experience pain in childbirth, and her desire will be for her husband. Toil and labor. God tells Adam that he will now experience toil and labor to cultivate the ground, and the earth will produce thorns and thistles. Expulsion from Eden. God decides that Adam and Eve must leave the Garden of Eden to prevent them from eating from the tree of life and living forever in their fallen state. Cherubim and a flaming sword guard.
Adam and Eve's disobedience is considered the original sin in Christian theology, leading to a rupture in their relationship with God and the introduction of sin and death into the world. The story is often interpreted allegorically, symbolizing the broader human experience of moral choice, consequences, and the need for redemption.